Hi guys, I'm Dan, a network engineer from circle.cloud, and today we're doing a video on network troubleshooting on multiple devices. So on the phone, when the phone displays network unavailable, or on the phone, if you press the OK button, and in the IPv4 field, if that is empty, that's telling us there's no communication between the phones and the router itself. So it's good here to ask ourselves the question, has anything changed just before these devices went down? So for example, was a network cable unplugged? Has a network device been powered off, such as a router or a switch, or has something else changed? The first step we want to do is check internet connectivity on the router itself. So the easiest way to do this is to take an IP phone and connect it directly into the router itself. If it comes online, it will go from saying network unavailable to obtaining an IP address, and then the phone will come online. And we just recommend a quick test call just to ensure you've got that two-way communication. Another way you can test if your router has internet connectivity is if it is Wi-Fi enabled, just using a smartphone or a laptop or PC and just going on your usual browser just to see if you can browse the internet as you normally would. The next step we want to do is to check the network devices between the router and the phones themselves, such as a switch. When we arrive at the switch, we want to check the switch is powered on and that the main cable going from the switch to the router is correctly seated in those ports, and checking that there's no damage to that cable. One thing we can do to check is the link lights on the switch. Failing that, we can try a different cable or a proven working port to see if the phones then come back online. If there's no internet connection on the router when we did those initial checks, the first thing we recommend to do is to reboot the router, and this is done by powering the router off, waiting 15 to 20 seconds, and then powering the router back on. One important note is to never factory reset the router, as this will wipe all those settings. One thing as well is to check the DSL cable, which is connecting from the router to the master socket. Again, just ensuring that they're plugged in correctly on both ends and that that cable is not damaged. After the router has rebooted and there's still no internet connection, please give our support team a call on 0333 043 6600.